Hey y'all, this is Kim with Creative Escapades. Today I am going to be working on this canvas panel. It is an 8 by 10, canvas panel, and I have taped off the back to try to keep it clean. And then I am going to coat it with this white and then drop these India inks on there and try to get some fractals. So I have turquoise, teal, red violet, tangerine, orange, and golden yellow. I may use some of the others, but these are the main colors. Have my 91% alcohol. Anything less is too much water. And I'm going to put the alcohol in this little clear bowl here so that it is handy for me to dip into. I'm going to mix my ink in these little bottle caps. I say bottle caps from everything. You never know when you need it. Mix up just a little bit. I'm going to use the tip of my paintbrush to drop the little drops of ink onto the canvas. And I have my pipettes to drop my ink into my bottle caps. We'll start by covering the canvas with this white paint, and this is Artist Loft Fluid Acrylics, and it is mixed with Floetrol and water. I want to clean out the bottom side of my canvas to make sure that the paint does not continue to flow over and maybe distort my ink when I get it on there. And I watched Myriam with a Y Nature do this. I'm going to try to do what she did. This is my first time doing this, so we'll just see what happens. So I'm going to start out with 3 drops of ink and 6 drops of alcohol and then mix it up. And I'm sure I'm probably going to have more, or maybe add some more alcohol, because this does dry out pretty quickly. So I got all my colors mixed, cleaned off the tip of my paintbrush, and we're going to start with our first little drop right directly onto the wet paint. And you can immediately see the fractals start to grow. And this is so much fun. This is so amazing to me. I have watched video after video after video, and I'm constantly amazed at how the paints and the inks interact with each other and create such stunning artwork. So I'm going to put a little drop of alcohol, and look at there. Whoosh. It just pushes that ink outward even more. And then I accidentally stuck it in the blue because I was so fascinated with what I was doing. And I thought, well, why not? Let's just keep going and see what happens. And this is what happened. It just followed the same lines of the pink, and it just mingled with it. And I think it's so cool. We'll note that my inks are starting to get a little thick, so I'm having to add little drops of alcohol in there. And I thought I'd try some of the white blending ink, or whatever you call that particular, but I didn't like the way that it reacted. It's different texture. It's heavier. It doesn't flow into with the other colored ink. So we'll start another one right over here. My daughter come up and was watching me do this, and she said, "Mom, this is so calming watching you do this." So if you need to be calm, just get you some India ink or any kind of ink, alcohol ink, and drip it into paint. See what happens. I also watched Myriam do this right here. She made a stem with just a little curved lines of drips or dots, and they just grew and grew, and look how cute. Is that not adorable stem? I just love this. This is so much fun. So I'm going to finish filling up all these areas. And there you go. I do notice that some of them are running into each other, but it's okay. It's still cute. And now I'm going to let this dry. And I'm wondering if the colors will be as vibrant. And they weren't quite as vibrant as they were when the thing was wet. But it's still kind of cool. I think I like it. So I'm curious now as to when I add the polyacrylic varnish, if it will bring those colors back to life and without making the ink bleed. So I'm sorry for the orientation of my screen here. I forgot to turn it. This was early the next morning. And I am putting on the acrylic. I'm going to be careful as I can because I don't want to cause these colors to bleed. And it does look like it is adding or brightening the color back up. So, and here it is finished. I like it, I like it, I like it. I am noticing though that one top turquoise flower seems to be bleeding just a little bit right there. I'm not too happy about that, but other than that, I think it's cool. And I'll be trying this technique again. It's a lot of fun. So if you've enjoyed this little experiment, please click like and share. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so now and ring that bell. You'll get notified when I upload future videos. And I want to thank you for joining me for this one. Hope to see you in my next creative escapade. Bye-bye.